Hi, and welcome back to
Inspired to Game. I'm Sean.
And I am Lola. Today we are talking about the Blogmaster Exploring Europe. Now this is a 2 to 4 player game by the Riverside Realm, who we want to thank for sending us this prototype to review. Now we also did a how to play video, which we'll have a link to in the description, but for now we will give you a very quick overview of how it plays.
In the Blogmaster Exploring Europe, you have chosen the life of a digital nomad using Europe as your office. From there, you can not only explore some of the most common destinations in 10 countries, but you will also be able to discover little known and unique locations. Post articles on the lodging, dining, and attractions in your 5 randomly picked countries to gain likes on your blog. The first player to reach 175,000 likes signals the end of the game. The player with the most Blogmaster stars at the end wins the game. The artwork on the cards is fantastic. The drawings of these sites, these places that you may have heard of, or places that maybe you've never heard of, and to be able to see a little bit of what it would be like to be there is really great.
Yeah, I love the artwork. Now, we can't speak to the components because this is a prototype, so without being able to say much more about that, we do enjoy what it has. The little country tiles are nice, the cards are very nice, and yes, I love the aesthetic of the cards.
Yep.
Now the mechanics we have here is dice rolling, hand management, set collection. This is a solid gateway family weight game. Now I gotta say, my favorite thing here is I love the theme, and I love that each of these cards is a real place. So both from the lodgings to the attractions to the dining locations, they are all real. And the flavor text that's on each card is a little bit of an interesting tidbit about that place. So I love to play and read some of these cards that interest me as we're going along. And we'll say, hey, and we'll share the information, the tidbits that we have garnered together. And it makes it for a fun experience. Now, as homeschoolers as well, this is a fantastic one to play with your kids, because not only are you exploring the world and learning different places within these European countries, but I find I'm even learning the flags as I play. Because you have a set number of countries that you're visiting, and it changes as each game, and all your cards have those little country icon flags on them, you're really learning and picking up on which one corresponds to which without actually having to study it and learn it.
Never thought of it that way.
Yeah, I really like that aspect, because I don't know European flags that much. My daughter does. I have a daughter that knows all the flags of the world and can identify any of them.
Like that too.
It's his daughter too. And so yeah, but I'm not her, and I'm not really good with things like flags of the world and stuff, so I learned from this, and I appreciate that because I love to learn new things. Now another thing I really love here is the flow of the game. This is a fast-paced game, and it's very nice to enjoy that. When we play, one of us will be starting their next turn, rolling the die, while the other person is choosing their 3 cards to draw, and then looking at your hand. So it gives you a few moments while you're the one looking at your hand and get to evaluate what you're going to do on your next turn. And by the time you've got that established, it's your turn again and you get to go. So it's got a really good flow and a fast pace to the game, and I really appreciate that. The game can also play really fast, but there's a certain amount of variability as well. Because the endgame condition is reaching 175k likes, that can go really fast if you're playing a lot of 20k articles. However, if you're playing a lot more 5 and 10k articles, it goes much slower. And it's interesting because those larger articles also cost a lot more money, and money can be tight in this game too. So there's a lot of variability anyway in the length of how long the game can play. It is nice to let it go a little bit longer, because then you get to fill out your tableau a little bit more and get some more satisfying scores happening.
Yeah, it kind of lends itself to different strategies you could use for playing. You could try and play nothing but 20s and get through the game that much quicker, but I think you might find that at that point that you don't score as many points because your followers are just a base for your score. Your actual score is how much you filled out your tableau and in what ways.
Yeah, and you often don't have a lot of choice, though. That's the biggest thing, as you are under the influence of the cards that you get. Now, you do get a lot of new cards shuffling through, and it does work fairly well, but still, if you're getting mostly 20k, you might have to use them. If you're getting mostly 5ks, well, those are the ones that you're using too. And this leads me to, this is a high luck game. Now, there is some definite strategy in how you travel and move around and play your cards, but there's a lot of luck going into this game. So both with the dice that you're rolling, what are you rolling? Are you continuously getting those 5 coin costing airplane rides versus the 1 coin costing bus ride? Or are you never getting the 5 coin come up as an advantage that lets you build some actual income?
I don't know how many times I kept on drawing a specific type of card because I needed that to fill out the row on my tableau, but never getting that one country. It's just 1 out of 10 choices, and it just never came up.
So final thoughts here. We really did enjoy playing this game. It is a ton of fun. It's educational, it plays fast, and is a really nice gateway game, particularly if you really like the theme of flying around Europe and exploring different locations, and you might just learn something while you're at it.
Yeah, I really like the variability of the different strategies that as luck is running against you, how do you adjust to that? And it was a lot of fun to come up with a different strategy to take advantage of the bad luck I was having.
Even the games that I played where I had some terrible luck, I still had a fantastic time playing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching us today. If you are interested in checking out this campaign on Kickstarter, we'll have a link in the description down below.
In the meantime, if you found this video enjoyable, please support the channel by subscribing.
And as always, happy gaming, folks. Today, we are talking about... I put it too far, like reaching. A 2 to 4 player game by the Riverside Realms, who we want to... Realm, not realms, right?
Just one.
Just one realm. There's no 2 realms. Just one realm.
Lord of the Realms.
The Riverside Realm.
Slaughter these villagers.
And then I'm gonna push it too far and push my water glass off. I want to do it again.
The whole thing, or you just want to tag from the end?
That's okay, because it's fast. Don't look exasperated.
We use paper.
We use paper.
We write stuff down. So we remember.
Plan.
It's really a lot of well-designed.
A lot of well-designed.
A lot of well-designed.
Condition is reaching 175 likes, 1,000 likes. Because the endgame condition is reaching. Because the endgame condition is reaching.